Hi, you little mathematicians. Today we're going to do lesson 3.3, how to skip count on a number line. We're going to start out by unlocking the problem. Caleb wants to make 3 balls of yarn for his cat to play with. He uses 6 feet of yarn to make each ball. How many feet of yarn does Caleb need in all? So for us to solve this problem, we need to think about these things. How many equal groups of yarn will Caleb make? We know how many groups by looking back here, and it says he wants to make 3 balls of yarn. So that tells us our information. So he wants to make 3 equal groups. How many feet of yarn will be in each group? So what information tells us the number in each group? That is 6 feet of yarn. So 6 feet. What do you need to find? So what is the question asking us? It's asking us how many feet of yarn Caleb needs. Use a number line to count equal groups. So how many feet of yarn does Caleb need for each ball? Well, it says he uses 6 feet of yarn to make each ball. So 6 feet. I'm going to start using the abbreviation FT period for feet. How many equal lengths of yarn does he need? Well, if he's making 3 balls, then he needs 3 lengths. Begin at 0, skip count by 6s by drawing jumps on the number line. So if we start here at 0, and we know that we're jumping 6 feet, and we need to do that 3 times, 3 lengths. So if we start here at 0, we're going to skip count to 6, skip count to 12, skip count 6 more to 18. How many jumps did you make? We made 3 jumps. And because we needed 3 lengths. How long is each jump? 6 feet. So now we're going to multiply 3 times 6, and that gives us 18, our answer. So Caleb needs 18 feet of yarn in all. Analyze. Why did you jump by 6s on the number line? Well, we jumped by 6s on the number line because there are 6 feet of yarn in each ball. There are 6 feet of yarn in each ball. Hey, the next page, page 152. Skip count by drawing jumps on the number line. Find how many in 5 jumps of 4. Then write the product. The product, remember, is the answer to a multiplication problem. Think, 1 jump of 4 shows 1 group of 4. So if it wants us to jump 5, we will jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back and count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 4 equals 20. Make sure when you're jumping that you are jumping by 4s. If you need to add in your head 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can do it in your head or on the number line. Draw jumps on the number line to show equal groups. Find the product. So 3 groups of 8. We need to jump 3 times by 8. So if our first jump will start at 0 and go to 8. Then we need to jump 8 more. So if you need to put your finger here and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump. 3 groups of 8. 1, 2, 3. 3 times 8 is 24. This time we're going to switch it. 8 groups of 3. Now this will not be the same. I'm sorry, this will be the same. Watch and see. 8 jumps, but only 3. So 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 15, and remember, if you need to count this way, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's make sure that we have jumped 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. And our answer is 24. So you see 3 times 8 equals 24, 8 times 3 equals 24. Number 4, write the multiplication sentence shown by the number line. So this time we need to look at the number line and write the multiplication sentence. Well, looking back at my examples, I know the first number in my multiplication sentence is how many times I jumped. So, how many times did we jump on 4? We jumped 2 times, so 2. Now we have to see, what did we jump by? How many did we jump by? Well, if we look at the first jump, 0 to 9, and then if I know that if I jump from 9 to 18, that's also 9. So we were jumping by 9s. So 2 times 9 equals 18. Page 153. Draw jumps on the number line to show equal groups, and then find the product. So just like we've been doing. 6 groups of 4. So if we have 6 groups of 4, we're going to jump 6 times by 4. So if we start here at 0, we're going to jump by 4. That's the easy one. Now, remember, if you need to put your finger here and count, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, sometimes you're going to maybe be like, oh my goodness, I lost track of how many times I'm jumping. What you could do is do a little, right, that was 1 jump, that was 2 jumps, 3 jumps, 4 jumps, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5 jumps, and I know I need 6 jumps, so 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have 6 jumps by 4. So 6 times 4 must be 24. 7 groups of 3. So we are going to jump 7 times by 3. So the first one's easy, 0 to 3, 1 jump. 1, 2, 3, 2 jumps. That's our third jump, 1, 2, 3. Our fourth jump, 1, 2, 3. 5, 1, 2, 3. Jump 6, one more jump, 1, 2, 3. So we jumped 7 times by 3. So 7 groups with 3 in each group. So 7 times 3 must be 21. We're going to switch gears a little bit and do some problem solving. Now, to do these story problems, you can solve them using a number line, or you can solve them with what you learned in lesson 3.2 or 3.1. As you can see, we don't have a number line here, so it's going to be hard to use a number line to solve them. If you would like to get out a scratch piece of paper and solve them with a number line, you can. I'm going to use strategies that you learned in lesson 3.2 and in lesson 3.1. Sam, Kira, Tia, and Abigail each have 10 pennies. How many pennies do they have in all? You can solve this multiple different ways. I know that there are 4 people, so I will have 4 groups. They each have 10 pennies. So I'm going to make a slash, 10 slashes in each group. Like I said, there are multiple ways to solve this. If you draw out your 4 groups and then you realize, oh wait, if I have 10 in each group, I already know if I count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40. They will have 40 pennies in all. Okay. Number 8, Eddie bought snacks for a picnic. He has 3 bags of snacks. Each bag has 4 snacks. How many snacks does Eddie have in all? So right away, I know he has 3 bags of snacks. That is how many groups. So there are 3 groups. Each bag has 4 snacks. So there are 4 in each group. How many snacks does Eddie have in all? Well, you can count by 4s. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 4, 12. Or you can count each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 snacks. Make sure you put a label. Number 9, Ashley digs 7 holes. She puts 2 seeds in each hole. She has 3 seeds left over. How many seeds are there in all? Okay, so there are 7 groups. I'm going to come over here on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She puts 2 seeds in each hole. So 2 seeds in each of my groups. She has 3 seeds left over. So over here, I'm going to put 3 leftovers. Okay, how many seeds are there in all? So I need to first count how many seeds are in the holes total. You can count by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. You can count each one if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then don't forget about the 3 extras. So we had 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 seeds. All right, the next 3 are going to go deeper. Carla puts 8 pictures on each page of a photo album. She fills 3 pages. She has 5 pictures left. How many pictures does she have? So she has 8 pictures on each page. She fills 3 pages. So 3 is my group. 3 groups, 3 pages with 8 pictures on each page. So I'm going to do 3 groups, and this time I'm going to switch it up to a rectangle just because we're talking about pages. And on each page there are 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It also says she has 5 pictures left. So don't forget, you need 5 leftover pictures that did not get put on a page. So now we need to know, how many does she have total? Well, if she has 8 on the first page, now we need to add 8 more. So that would be 16. And then if we add 8 more, that will be 24. Now, if you get here and you're like, oh, I know 8 plus 8 is 16. But you're like, oh, what is 16 plus 8? Well, just count. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Do not forget about these extra 5. So we ended at 24, and now we have to add 5. So 24 plus 5 is 29. 29 pictures. Number 11. A band marches in rows of 5. Each group has 6 people. There are 4 people who just carry flags. How many people are in the marching band? So the rows of 5, that will be my group with 6 people in each row. So I am going to have 5 rows. Remember, it doesn't matter how you model it. Okay, with 6 people in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. 6 people in each row. There are 4 people who just carry flags. So these 4 people that carry flags, that is like having the leftover seeds or the extra pictures. So do not forget to add those 4 flag carriers in. So now we need to count. If we have 6 people in this row, plus 6 would be 12. 12 plus 6, 18. Come down here to your next rows. Don't add in your extras yet. 18 plus 6, 24. 24 plus 6, 30. And now add in your extra flaggers. 30 plus 4. So 34 people. Number 12. In Mr. Gupta's classroom, there are 4 rows of desks. So right there, I know that's my group. 4 is my group. Each row has 6 desks. So that's how many are in each group. Mrs. Lau's classroom has 3 rows of 9 desks. How many desks are in Mr. Gupta's and Mrs. Lau's classrooms? So this is a multi-step problem. We are going to do more than one step. Our first step is to find out how many desks are in Mr. Gupta's classroom. So if there's 4 rows with 6 desks in each row, then we will have 4 groups of 6. So I'm going to switch back to circles so that I don't get mixed up with my rectangles. I'm going to have 4 groups with 6 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So step 1, how many desks in Mr. Gupta's room? So we have 6 plus 6 would be 12. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 plus 6 would be 24. So we have 24 desks in Mr. Gupta's classroom. Now we need to find out how many desks are in Mrs. Lau's classroom. Well, if she has 3 rows of 9, then we know 3 groups with 9 in each group. So down here on the bottom, I'm going to do 3 groups, and now I'm going to put 9 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, so if we have 9 in the first row, then we have 18 in rows 1 and 2, and now add 9 more. 18 plus 9 equals 27. So 27 desks in Mrs. Lau's room. To know the total number of desks, we will need to add together the number of desks in Mr. Gupta's room with the number of desks in Mrs. Lau's room. So now we will need to do 27 plus 24. 7 plus 4 is 11. 1 plus 2 plus 2 is 5. So 51 desks will be my answer. Those were challenging. We have one more page to do together. Some problem solving. Erin displays her toy cat collection on 3 shelves. She puts 8 cats on each shelf. If she collects 3 more cats, how many cats will she have? Right, so in order to solve this, she displays her cats on 3 shelves, so that's 3 groups with 8 cats on each shelf, so 8 on 3 in 3 groups. So I am going to, over here to the side, sorry, our power just went out and back on. Over here to the side, I'm going to draw 3 shelves. 8 cats on each shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how many are on the shelf. If she collects 3 more, how many will she have? So now she has these cats on the shelf. She wants to buy 3 more. So let's go ahead and find out how many she already has on the shelf. If she has 8 cats on the first shelf, then we need to add together how many she has in the second shelf. So 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 8 is 24. Well, now she wants to know if she buys or collects 3 more, how many will she have now? So 24 plus 3. And that would give you 27 cats. Number 14, write 2 multiplication sentences that have a product of 12. Remember, the product means the answer. Draw jumps on the number line to show the multiplication. So our answer needs to be 12. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in a 12 because I know that is my goal. My goal is to get to 12. That's the product. So now I have to think about, how can I get to 12? I need to start looking. Well, I know that 12 is an even number, so I know that 2 will go into 12 evenly. So I'm going to start with doing 2 groups. So let's see. If I do 2 groups, and I'm looking at my numbers, if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could jump 0 to 6, 6 to 12, and there are 2 groups with 6 in each group. So 2 times 6 equals 12. For the other one, I need to get to 12 again. So this time I'm going to think, okay, I'm going to think about my addition facts. What do I know if I add together will get to 12? Well, I know if I add 4 plus 4, that's 8. Oh, plus 4, that's 12. So let me see if this will work. I'm going to try to make 4 groups. So if I do 4 jumps, I need to see how many in each jump. So 4 jumps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, no, that won't work. Okay, so you just kind of have to think through it here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, that could be a jump. That would be 1 jump. 1, 2, 3, oh, okay, that's 2 jumps. 3 more. That's 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 jumps. So I jumped 4 times and I jumped by 3s each time. Number 15, identify relationships. Write a problem that can be solved by finding 8 groups of 5. Write a multiplication sentence to solve the problem. You can go with anything as long as you have 8 groups of 5. I'm going to say Matt has a collection of toy cars. He puts them in 8 groups of 5. How many cars does he have in all? Hey, let's check and make sure that we created a question that makes sense with what we are trying to find. 8 groups of 5. So let's see. Matt has a collection of toy cars. He puts them in 8 groups of 5. Yes. How many cars does he have in all? Perfect. Now we need to solve our own question. So 8 groups of 5. So let's create 8 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can also just count by 5s, the same way you would on a clock. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay? If you need to draw it out, that is fine too. So 8 groups with 5 in each group. So if I have 5 in each group, we're going to say 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15, 20, plus 5 is 25, 30, 35, 40. So our answer is 40 cars. The last one today, number 16. Rebecca practices piano for 3 hours each day. How many hours does she practice? I'm sorry, let me reread that. Rebecca practices piano for 3 hours each week. How many hours does she practice in 4 weeks? So 3 hours in a week. How many hours does she practice in 4 weeks? So I am going to use this number line and I'm going to jump by 3 because 3 hours in each week to find out the answer. So if I jump by 3, that's 1 jump, 2 jump, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 4 jumps, 4 weeks, 3 hours in each week. So what is our answer? 12. 12 hours. All right, thanks for working with me today, guys. Now you need to do page 155 and 156 on your own. Practice what we've been working with. Have a great day.